What if I told you that the ground beneath your feet is not as stable as you think? That there are places on Earth where gravity behaves differently? That our planet once had rings like Saturn? And that deep beneath the ocean lies a gigantic mountain taller than Mount Everest? Earth may be our home, but scientists are still discovering shocking secrets about it every year. From mysterious gravity anomalies, to hidden continents, to a place where time itself behaves differently. Today, we are going to explore 5 unbelievable and little-known facts about our planet Earth that will completely change how you see the world. By the end of this video, you will realize that Earth is far more mysterious than we ever imagined. Let's begin. Fact number 5: Earth once had rings like Saturn. When we think of planets with rings, the first planet that comes to mind is Saturn. But many scientists now believe that Earth may have once had rings too. Yes, our planet may have looked similar to Saturn millions of years ago. This theory comes from research related to a massive ancient asteroid impact. Around 466 million years ago, a huge asteroid is believed to have passed extremely close to Earth. The asteroid was pulled apart by Earth's gravity before it could fully collide with the planet. Instead of hitting Earth directly, the broken pieces formed a massive ring system around the planet. Over time, these rock fragments slowly fell toward Earth's surface. Scientists believe that these falling fragments caused a massive increase in meteorite impacts. Evidence for this theory comes from unusual meteorite deposits found in many parts of the world. Geologists discovered that during that time period, meteorite fragments appeared in geological layers far more frequently than usual. This suggests that Earth was being constantly bombarded by debris from space. But here's the fascinating part. If Earth did have rings, they would have been visible in the sky for millions of years. Imagine looking up into the night sky and seeing a massive glowing ring stretching across the heavens. Some scientists even believe that these rings may have affected Earth's climate. The ring system might have partially blocked sunlight in certain regions of the planet. This could have triggered significant climate changes. Eventually, gravity pulled the remaining ring fragments down to Earth. The rings slowly disappeared, leaving behind only meteorite evidence for scientists to study. Today, we no longer see those rings. But deep in the geological history of Earth, there may have been a time when our planet looked absolutely spectacular from space. Fact number 4: there is a hidden continent beneath New Zealand. When we think about continents, we usually think of 7: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia. But scientists have discovered something incredible. There is actually an 8th continent, and most of it is hidden underwater. This continent is called Zealandia. Zealandia is located in the region surrounding New Zealand and parts of the Pacific Ocean. What makes it fascinating is that 94% of it lies beneath the ocean. For a long time, scientists believed the islands in this region were simply scattered pieces of land. But detailed geological studies revealed something shocking. The crust beneath this region is not typical oceanic crust. Instead, it is continental crust. This means that Zealandia is not just a group of islands. It is actually a full continent. The size of Zealandia is enormous. It covers approximately 5 million square kilometers, which is about half the size of Australia. However, because most of it is underwater, it remained hidden from scientists for centuries. Only the highest parts of Zealandia rise above sea level. Those parts form the islands we know today as New Zealand and New Caledonia. The rest of the continent lies deep beneath the ocean surface. Scientists believe Zealandia separated from the supercontinent Gondwana about 85 million years ago. Over time, tectonic movements caused the land to sink. Today, it remains one of the most mysterious geological discoveries of the modern era. There may still be many secrets hidden beneath its submerged mountains and valleys. And scientists continue exploring the region to understand how this lost continent formed. Fact number 3: there is a place on Earth where gravity is weaker. We usually think that gravity is the same everywhere on Earth. But surprisingly, this is not true. There is a place where gravity is actually slightly weaker. This location is known as the Hudson Bay region in Canada. Scientists discovered this anomaly decades ago while studying Earth's gravitational field. They noticed that objects in this region weigh slightly less than they should. The difference is extremely small, but with precise instruments, scientists can measure it. So why does this happen? There are two major reasons. The first reason is something called post-glacial rebound. During the last ice age, massive glaciers covered large parts of North America. These glaciers were incredibly heavy. They pressed down on Earth's crust for thousands of years. When the ice melted around 10,000 years ago, the land slowly began rising back up. However, the Earth's mantle beneath the region is still adjusting to this change. This affects the distribution of mass inside the planet, and that slightly changes the strength of gravity. The second reason involves convection currents deep inside Earth's mantle. Hot material rises and cool material sinks within the mantle. These slow movements change how mass is distributed inside the planet. Since gravity depends on mass, small variations can create gravity anomalies. So if you stood in Hudson Bay, you would technically weigh slightly less than anywhere else on Earth. Unfortunately, the difference is tiny, so it probably won't help you lose weight. But it is a fascinating reminder that Earth is not as uniform as we often assume. Fact number 2, Earth's core is as hot as the surface of the sun. Deep beneath our feet lies one of the most extreme environments in the entire solar system. Earth's core is unbelievably hot. Scientists estimate that the temperature of the inner core reaches around 5,400 degrees Celsius. That is roughly the same temperature as the surface of the sun. But here is the truly amazing part. Despite this incredible heat, the inner core is solid. How is that possible? The answer lies in pressure. At the center of Earth, pressure is unbelievably high. It is more than 3 million times the atmospheric pressure at Earth's surface. This enormous pressure prevents the iron and nickel in the core from melting. So even though the temperature is extremely high, the core remains solid. Surrounding the inner core is the outer core, which is made of molten metal. This liquid metal slowly flows around the inner core, and this movement generates Earth's magnetic field. Without this magnetic field, life on Earth might not exist. The magnetic field protects our planet from harmful solar radiation. It acts like a giant shield against dangerous particles coming from the sun. If Earth lost its magnetic field, our atmosphere could slowly be stripped away by solar winds. This actually happened on Mars. That's one reason Mars lost most of its atmosphere. So the fiery, powerful core deep beneath Earth is not just fascinating. It is also essential for protecting life on our planet. Fact number 1. The largest mountain on Earth is underwater. When we think about the tallest mountain on Earth, the answer seems obvious. Mount Everest. But surprisingly, Everest is not actually the largest mountain on the planet. The largest mountain is hidden deep beneath the ocean. It is called Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea is located in Hawaii. If you measure it from the ocean floor to the summit, it is over 10,200 meters tall. That is significantly taller than Mount Everest's 8,848 meters above sea level. The reason we usually consider Everest the tallest mountain is because we measure from sea level. But if we measure from the base of the mountain, Mauna Kea is much larger. Most of Mauna Kea is actually underwater. Only the top portion rises above the ocean surface. Mauna Kea is also a dormant volcano. It last erupted about 4,600 years ago. Today, the summit of Mauna Kea is one of the best places in the world for astronomical observation. Because of its high elevation and clear skies, many powerful telescopes are located there. Scientists use these telescopes to study distant galaxies, stars, and planets. So this underwater giant is not only the largest mountain on Earth. It is also one of the most important locations for exploring the universe. Earth may seem like a familiar place. After all, it is the planet we live on every day. But as we have seen today, our planet still holds countless mysteries. From ancient rings that may have circled the planet, to hidden continents beneath the ocean, to strange gravity anomalies, to a core as hot as the sun, and mountains taller than Everest hiding beneath the sea. These discoveries remind us of something important. Even though humans have explored space, built advanced technology, and mapped much of the world, we still have so much to learn about our own planet. Earth is not just our home. It is one of the most fascinating and mysterious worlds in the universe. And scientists continue uncovering new secrets every year. So the next time you look at our planet on a map or from space, remember that beneath the surface lies an incredible world waiting to be discovered.